What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, March 17th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. All of this stuff is subject to change. We got a 10-game slate, a lot of Q tags, a lot of back-to-backs. So you're going to want to pay attention to the updates on my Twitter at Josh Engleman. I have my top 10 for DraftKings and FanDuel, and I update them right before the deeper dive. So you do not want to miss that update because today it's going to change a lot. Also, do this. The promo code is DANCE. Get the Portfolio EV tool on oddshopper.com for 68% off to celebrate March Madness. $32 for a month will get you a market-based approach to beating the books. We give you odd shopper ratings. We give you the expected value, expected win rate. We have odds boost calculators, parlay builders. You can do all the same thing on pick'em sites and on sportsbooks. Shop around for the best lines. This is the tool you want if you want to try to make some money on the sports betting and pick'em side. And we have all the results to prove it. Every single result of every single bet we have is tracked and available so that you can see what we've been recommending. Build a portfolio, get alerts on your phone, immediately place those bets if you want to. You can get it 68% off using the promo code DANCE. First up at number 5, we've got Kyle Filipowski. Now, we do not know who is going to be available yet for the Utah Jazz. They had mostly everybody play yesterday. I'm not expecting Kessler in. I'm not expecting Sexton in. I'm not expecting Markkanen in. We know the Jazz are trying to tank. They got fined $100,000 for it, so I'm expecting a bunch of guys to be out. That is why Kyle Filipowski shows up at number 5. 6,300, power forward, center eligible, 17 points, 10 boards, 3 assists, stock and a half. You're looking for 42 fantasy points out of Filipowski. We got him optimal 38% of the time. My expectation for right now is that he is starting at center and that they probably only have 9 or 10 guys. Maybe this changes, but we're going to be paying attention to the Jazz no matter what today because of the matchup. And right now, Filipowski is a bit of a priority. In at number 4, I'm taking a look at Nikola Vucevic. Only 7,300. We saw him get up to 29 minutes last time out. I got him in for 30 today. That's still a couple minutes lower than what he had been playing for the regular season, but this price is a lot lower now. And there's no Zach LaVine around. There's no Josh Giddey around. There's no Lonzo Ball around. This is a fantastic spot for Nikola Vucevic against the Jazz. 20 points, 11 rebounds, close to 4 assists, a stock and a half, projected for 43 fantasy points. The goal is 47. This is just a spot where Nikola Vucevic is not priced correctly for his role and for this matchup. Even if you want to be pessimistic and give him, say, 28 minutes instead of the 30 that I have in right now, yes, he's going to fall out of the number 4 spot, but maybe that makes him 9th. Either way, I think we're paying attention to Vooch all day today. And we're going to see his price, once he gets back to his normal minutes, get back up around 8K. We want to take advantage of the value right now. With Pascal Siakam set to miss his first game of the year, Obi Toppin looks like he's going to get the start for Siakam and be a priority value option. 3,600, power forward, center eligible. I only gave him 26 minutes, but there's a bunch of Q tags on Indiana other than the Siakam news that can make Toppin look even better than this. 13 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, a steal, 26 fantasy points, but the goal is 28. You're going to have a hard time finding better value than Obi Toppin, assuming he starts. And if we get a couple guys out, he's almost guaranteed to start. Even if he's not starting and you're projecting him for 22 minutes, the value of a $3,600 guy that doesn't have all that much competition behind him is going to look great either way. But if he's in the starting lineup and we lose some of these Q tags, he'll look even better than he does right now. Either way, Obi Toppin is not leaving this top 5 today. One of the premier value plays for today's slate. Back to Utah for another guess. If Svi Mykhailiuk is going to get 25 minutes today, he is going to be a top 5 play. He is small forward only, 3,300, and we're talking about a guy that's around a fantasy point per minute. 15 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, and a stock. Projected for 25, the goal is 27. This is just another thing where if the Jazz end up missing Markkanen and Kessler and Sexton and potentially somebody else, guys like Svi Mykhailiuk are going to become incredible value options. One, you're filling a small forward position. That's not all that easy to fill. And you're doing it at 3,300. There will be value for Utah no matter what. Right now, I'm assuming it's Svi. It could be somebody else by the time we get to lock. But if Svi is in and potentially starting, he's a top 5 play all day. All the value we've talked about so far leads you to one guy and one guy only, and that is going to be Luka Doncic. If he plays, it is a back-to-back. We have no idea if he's going to be in, but if he's in, it's a matchup against the Spurs, and he looks amazing. Point guard only, 12K, no LeBron, 35 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 stocks, 66 fantasy points. Now, you're going to need 70 at this price tag, a 12K price. You're going to need a lot, but in this matchup, with no LeBron and really only Austin Reeves in terms of like talented offensive players left on the team, this is all Luka. But we need him to play. 10:30 start on this game means we could late swap if we need to. There are 4 games locking at 10 o'clock, so I don't even mind loading up on Luka on the off chance that we don't know if he's playing, because we might be able to just move some stuff around in our lineups and turn him into Nikola Jokic if we need to. Luka looks better than Jokic no matter what, and if he's in, he's the #1 play. There's no easier pay up option to get to when we have infinite salary. Luka Doncic is your #1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, March 17th. Reminder, the top 10s for DraftKings and FanDuel are on my Twitter right now, at Josh Engleman, and we'll have updates probably around 5:30, right before the deeper dive. Make sure you're watching the deeper dive at 5:30 and live before lock at 6:30, because we have a ton of news to break down. This is going to be a hell of a slate. Enjoy your Monday, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a much lesser slate.